Fox News host says he hasn't washed his hands in a decade because, quote, germs are not a real thing. I have a feeling he's being misquoted here, but, because who would say such a cockamamie sentence? Let's get into it, though. Let's figure it out. Here's a quote from him as well. I can't see them, therefore they're not real. I guess if that's the basis of your judgment, then your entire body isn't real, because at the base of what matter is like, there's not even basic stuff to matter. It's just form and movement. So I guess you're not real because you can't see the basic stuff that you're made of, buddy. Oh, Fox News. Let's not even get into making fun of Fox News, but you gotta admit they hire some squirrely individuals for sure. Fox News host Pete Hegseth said Sunday that he has not washed his hands in a decade because germs are not a real thing. Hegseth made the statement live on air. That's where you want to do it. Live on air. You want to say these kinds of crazy things, for sure. During Fox and Friends, his co-host Jedediah Bila, I don't know how to say it, started a conversation about pizza. Yesterday was National Pizza Day. Or, when is this article? I think it's a couple days old. Recently it was National Pizza Day. I don't even know. Thanks for telling me, guys. Thanks for sending me some pizza. Appreciate you, Jonesy. Here's a pie for you. Explaining that Hegseth had been munching on an old pizza while on the set. Okay, so she said that he was doing that. And he said, Pizza Hut lasts for a long time. Okay. Hilarious. The Fox News host then explained that one of his 2019 resolutions was to say things on air that he says off air. Oh boy, that gets people in trouble. 2019, I'm going to tell you, buddy, not the year for that. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say this is not the year for that. He then proceeded to tell the viewership that he's not washed his hands in a decade. That's great. It's great that you let your coworkers know that you're around all the time, that you never wash your hands. That's like, this guy doesn't work in a kitchen, but still, that's not something you want to say to people. What does your family think of this? How many babies did you hold last year? Everyone who let you hold a baby that year was like, oh, damn it, we let that guy hold a baby. He just said on national TV that he hasn't washed his hands. My 2019 resolution is to say things on air that I say off air. I don't think I've washed my hands for 10 years. Really, I don't really wash my hands ever. Nutcase. Hey, guy. Hey, what did you just say? All right, here's a microphone and a camera. Let's put it on you. Keep saying things. Hegseth then proceeded to explain why he refuses to wash his hands. According to the Fox News host, since germs can't be seen by the naked eye, they are not real. This is like something a 2-year-old would say, right? When you're like, hey, wash your hands. They're like, why? They look clean. And then you say, well, because there's germs there. He's like, but I can't see them. That means they're not there. This is like what a 2-year-old would say, this person. Oh, boy. Because you can't see it with how many things can't be seen by the naked eye, you dumbass? Dumbass. The fact that he does not wash his hands, he said, actually improves his health. According to Hegseth's theory, not washing hands is actually healthy and boosts the immune system. And I think the jury's still out on that, to be real. I inoculate myself, he said. Germs are not a real thing. I can't see them, therefore they're not real. Well, you just made a contradictory statement by saying that you inoculate yourself, but then germs are not a real thing. Okay, because part of inoculation is, it's at the base of it, it has to do with viruses, like tiny little, and bacteria. Things that you can't see with the naked eye, you dumbass. Needless to say, he is wrong, says this article. Germs and microbes live almost anywhere, everywhere, on food, animals, and plants, in the air, and in the soil, and in the water. Per the Mayo Clinic. Do I have to even recite this stuff? We all know this crap, right? How does this idiot not know it and get a job like that? While most germs aren't harmful, some are, since they're constantly mutating in order to breach the human body's immune system. The best way to stay disease-free, this article wants you to know, and so do the experts, is to wash your hands regularly. Get vaccinations. Be careful with your food and water. Be careful who you dry hump, because you can't see the germs on them that they might have. So says Jonesy. I'm concerned with your health. This article talks about vaccination and how it is useful for preventing certain diseases. There are people that don't agree with that, so let's not get into that. But according to Fox News host Pete Hegseth, who seems proud of the fact that he has not washed his hands in 10 years, not washing them is actually the most effective way to defend oneself from germs, which are, quote, not real, according to him, and bacteria, which is, according to him, not real. Wow. What's sad is this guy's probably a father. That's sad, isn't it? That's where it gets dicey. when people are running stupid software on their brain, like this guy, dumb software. I got the dumb software in there. Then they have a child and they try and upload their software to the kid. No, hey Jimmy, you're filled with crud and dirt from playing football outside. Hey, don't need to wash your hands, Jimmy. You're totally fine. Just go in there and eat your food. That's the problem. Passing on your dumbass software onto children that you have. Ugh. This is why we need to really monitor who's allowed to make a baby. Oh no, that's very controversial. We won't even go into that. We won't go. But if you believe, like this guy, that germs are not real, call Weird AF News and give me your argument. Listen, I give a platform for everybody to speak, even the people without brains. The number is 646-450-2012, or you can email me funnyjones@gmail.com. If you can convince me not to wash my hands before my next grilled cheese sandwich, I will mail you a grilled cheese sandwich.